Alright, welcome back to the channel. Let's do some more RC repairs. So I blew the rear diff the other day. It does have a half a tank of fuel in it, so to prevent that from leaking anywhere into the engine and out the exhaust and all over the place. Let's go like that. Oh, that's not good. Let's cut the end of that off. Okay, that's supposed to be a cutter. There we go. Alright, so I've made a closed loop. So the exhaust or the fuel can't leak out unless you were to open the cap. Hopefully you won't do that. So then we're going to flip it over. I guess I should wash this first. It's not an option right now. I want to be able to get to these screws here. So get this very crooked. Oh. I just popped it back into place. But yeah, those gears feel toast. Something don't feel right. The good thing is these diffs are right out of the Kyosho buggies, so that's not a problem. You'll probably get some pretty awesome diffs for this actually because of that. Okay, I'm back. If you don't have one of these, get one. A master bit set. Look at these. It's all the ones you would use to get into things they don't want kids getting into, you know, all the controllers for video games and toys and things that have safety screws on them. This is the set to get into those. It just has every size available. There we go, metric 2.5, that's what I was looking for. In an Allen key. Like no other set I have has a size that like that. And that's the one I need for this. Because I replaced the screws with these RC screws. They're all metric. So, there you go. I think the truck came with SAE, maybe. Okay, anyways, I don't need this mess anymore. Why do you need this part? There's a trick to this I used to do. I take this shock mount off, and I can get to just about every screw without too much of a harsh angle. So I better do that. You guys do this stuff, take shortcuts instead of pulling the whole axle. Let's see if we can get away with fixing it in the truck. Crush a tire instead of taking it off the rim or off the axle. You guys can't even see that. Let's see. Squishing the tire to make room for the screwdriver. Oh, thought it came loose there. There we go. I use a couple of extensions. Maybe I can get away with using my drill on this project. Yeah, battery's gonna die though. Still haven't charged it. These are long screws. There's a reason I'm going slow. When they get hot, the faster you go, the hotter they get. You don't want to melt the plastic and then you go to screw it back in and it's all stripped out. Okay. 2 more. May have to get one of these off in order to pull that whole section apart. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. Oh yeah, that bearing don't look too good. Something told me to take this apart. When I was looking at this initially, I noticed this had a lot of play in it, and it should have clued me in. Because with two bearing races there, it shouldn't be going around like this. I noticed that when I grabbed the drive shaft before I ran the truck. It was doing this. I was like, oh, that's weird. Yeah, whatever. Why didn't I take it apart? What was this one? Very little play in there. So this one looks like the only problem. These gears look rather rough, rounded off. Great. Do I have a bearing? Close enough to me. If not, I got other ones that are pretty close. Look like they're really all the same size across this whole truck, pretty much. There's probably a few smaller ones in the bearings or whatever, or in the transmission, but yeah, this one's on its way out too. You can see it. Maybe I better take this front end apart too. Do them all. You know what this means? This is going to be fast. Fix all the bearings and you're going to pick up a mile an hour or two. For sure. Which side had the shims? Oh yeah, there's chunks of metal in there. These teeth are pretty deep still though, like I can maybe be able to run this. Clean it all up. They look ugly. They're already gone anyways. Might as well get the last little bit of life out of them. Yeah, that's pretty bad, damn it. That's why you tear down your truck and rebuild it after years of it sitting on the shelf instead of just running it like I just did. Could have saved myself at least these gears probably. I might still be able to use it, but I may also have new ones. Have to look in my parts box. I bought a bunch of parts for this truck when I knew it was going extinct. Or at least they initially said it was going to be discontinued, so I bought a bunch of parts, but then they re-released it under a different name of a truck or whatever, which was nearly identical. And they've been doing that. Today it's the USA 1 Cruiser, GP Cruiser or something. But I don't know. I don't know if I trust this or not. It's also rear end. Maybe this would be okay for replacement for the front end someday if it needs it. Front end don't pull much. It's all rear end in this truck. Front wheels off the ground half the time. Look at that. Pulled it right over the gear. Wow. Bearings are just gone. Okay. Torn on what to do. Okay, here's my parts bin for the Mad Force. Told you I had a few parts for it. And do I have those parts? As you can see, the diffs have been an issue before, so I made sure we got a few parts. But that's the problem, is I've used up over the years a bunch of them. It tends to always be the same couple of parts. That's why I've got all this other stuff still here. I do have the 3-speed bell. Yeah. Transmission gears. Oh, there you go. Couple of bearings, that's good. Those are different than the ones that I have. Excellent. It's always interesting to look at it. I have no clue what's in this box. Clutches. A few more bearings. Or is that those just fall back in? Some one-way bearing. There's a whole diff. Yeah, let's have a look at this one. Oh, that's the straight cut gears. These are the splined ones. Bevel gears. So yeah, this is way stronger. The angle on the gears gives it more surface area to cover, to grab. It's less likely to skip and wear out. There's one of the bearings I need right there. Yeah, there's a nice oil leak going on here. Shocks are leaking. Great. Great. And there's a few of those bearings in there. They're old ones though. I use these HPI parts inside the diffs to add 2 more bevels to it. You know what I'm saying? Original ones had 2. You put 4, makes it way stronger. The HPI ones fit perfectly. I think you just need a little cross piece. I don't know if this one has it. The little bar needs a notch in it so they can cross each other. Chassis plates. Yeah, I almost got enough to build a whole new truck in here. Or another truck, or not necessarily new, but new and used parts. Might be able to get a chassis that rolls. So, great. And knocked it into the box. There's a one-way bearing. Yeah, that's good. Looks like got a kind of nice oil leak to clean up in there anyways. So I got one of these. And one of the old style. That's not good. Means I better rebuild the front end too, make sure it's good, because I can't afford to lose those gears as well. Still don't know what to do. Just throw it back in or replace it. I don't know if I want to use water because the bearing is still in there, so just get the crud out of the gears. Forgot to look in there. Yeah, just scooped one out. Let's have a look inside one of the diff housings. Oh yeah, see, look, I'm so glad I opened that up again. Yeah, you don't want that in your gears, you really don't. This may have done a little damage to the plastic there. I don't think it's in the way, it's right between the bearings, so it's still okay. It looks like it's starting getting hot. A little glob of plastic there. Yeah. Okay, back together. And I gotta put some lube. Come on, get in there now. Yeah, see, it falls down. And then it basically locks you from being able to put that bearing in. Little shim gets in the way. Try again. There we go. I gotta put some grease on that somewhere. Really need to buy some proper friggin' grease. I got proper grease in the garage for real trucks, but I should probably just use that. I don't think it matters, honestly. Yeah, almost there. There you go. There. Debris free and greased this time. That's better. That's the way it should have been in the first place. Get a screw in it before it falls apart. Now we can't strip anything. So why do I got one screw that's shorter? What did I do? I got two short ones. This one looks like it went. That one don't look like it belongs here. It's poked right out the end. No, that's poked out the end from a previous screw. Two short ones are obvious where they go right there. What's the friggin' long and where's the longer ones? Well, they're all supposed to be the same length by the looks of it. Some dummy, probably me, probably put one long screw that one's not supposed to go in there. Never noticed till now. There's no long screw hole. Ah, shit, I made a mistake, didn't I? Oh, dude. This truck has always sounded so healthy. But that's the one-way bearings. That's what they do on the chain. Makes wonderful sounds. Brake discs. There we go. Didn't even spill a drop of fuel. Open that up. Put it back there. That's a good practice to do every time you park your truck, actually. If you ever pick it up or something and the fuel dumps back this way into here and then you sit it back down, then all of a sudden you get, ugh, big oil spots all over the place. There you go. Ready to go.